My name is Arvind Verma.
Also, there are many students who do not know about the different competitive exams and abroad studies. So you yourself decided, like, after completing your services here, then you decided to go to teach at Indiana University. So I just wanted to know that why did you think about, like, what are your thoughts regarding the studies abroad and studies in India?
Well, one thing is very clear that studies abroad, particularly in the US and UK and one or two other countries, is very developed. So, higher education in many of these universities is worth spending time because they really educate you very, very properly. Some of our universities are very good. I mean, we have world class universities. I'm not saying that we don't have, but we are very limited. So, the number of students who want to pursue higher studies, for them the options are very limited in the country, so therefore they have to go abroad. That is the only crux. The other thing is that people generally tend to think of going abroad based upon the economic situation. Okay, let's go and study computer science because that's where jobs are, or management or something. I think that's the wrong approach. What you should do is to think which subject you are really interested in, and if you're interested in any subject, then you will find that there is a path to that. After doing higher education in almost any subject, you are bound to do very well. The best example is not me, but my wife, because my wife did her PhD in Zen Buddhism. Now you may have probably not even heard about it, Zen Buddhism, and she did that from Magad University. And then when we moved abroad, she found an outlet for herself, and she's also a professor. In fact, she became professor before me, and she's a teacher, a professor of philosophy and religion and everything else. So that is the message I want to send. That first of all, decide which area you are really interested in, and then find what type of a course would be useful for that. Don't go for the course simply because that course seems to be alluring and will assure and give you a job, because you are not going to be happy and you will probably not be able to do very well. So again, I'll ask all the students, first of all, think deep within you. What is it that you really want? What areas are interesting to you? And it would be helpful if you also do a little bit of a field work in that. So if you are in India, India is a tremendous opportunities for variety of experiences. Your two proprietors out here are exemplary of that. I mean, they're just built up from scratch. They have wonderful field experiences. So if you get that experience, then you can really build up yourself in a very meaningful manner. So interest, some field experience, and then decide where you want to go.
Okay. So that was really inspiring.